Yeah, we got the goofy face. Nice. No damn. Yeah, you guys are really putting in work. Thank you. Hey. Ooh. So wait, what's this about there, Mr. Faberdev? Hey, thanks, Space Case. You guys are the best. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. Oh, and hold on, let me reply to Dex again real quick. Ah, thanks, Space Case. Appreciate that. DevX Days 24. Oh, get Kraken sponsor open source project. Gotcha. I thought that was a reply to that tweet. Got it. Nah, that makes sense. Yeah, let's do a whiskey. It's Friday after all. Makes sense. Yeah, nah, I appreciate it. Hey, there we go. All right, so on to Waltr stuff. We can close pretty much. Oh, we did close pretty much all of it. Awesome. Okay, so we're at a good point now. Do I think it's possible to make a social network based on GitHub API? I'm not sure what that means. Like, what would the social network be? And it does sound a little similar to what OpenSauce is trying to do. I think it's Pacific Standard right now. It kind of is already its own social network. But again, like, you know, nothing prevents that from being a thing, right? So I wouldn't say that's a big deal, like, or a problem or whatever. Okay. I mean, it sounds great. Damn, this used to be a 69. How did my score go up? What did I do? I know, right? Yeah, I would say try and focus on what your MVP is. But sounds cool. So yeah, OSCR rating. How about highlights? Recommendations? What does at CM Griffin work? Who does number 2 work for? See, I don't think that's actually true. Closed on the same day. Oh, because I did it for Dioxys rather than their docs. So that makes sense. Status still open. DS doc. Status still open. Yeah, I think they have a bug because they're not getting any of that stuff on my profile. Like contributed repos, PRs opened, average PR velocity. Yeah, I think they have some bugs. Oh well. Alright, so the part that we left off on. Number 1, let's, oh wow, we zoomed way in on that, didn't we? That will keep open. Extension development. Nope, we can close this. VS Code Git Lens we can close right now as well. So I continued all that dev on my work machine, so I'll probably just make those slides from my work machine too. And oh, I just realized I didn't pop out my chat on YouTube, so someone may have said hi. Oh, they didn't. Okay, cool. Oh, really? Space Case? Nice, okay. Hey, how's it going, Tim? What are you up to? And yeah, discriminated unions are tricky. And yeah, avoiding them in some cases is really worthwhile. And hey, what's up, Fabio? Yeah, we're back to working on Waltr. Definitely need to like familiarize myself with where we left off, though. It's like I duplicated the pre-tag. That's a mistake. And report is 4321 because it is Astro. So we go to the docs, go to the API reference, and we see some stuff in there. It's pretty close. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so I basically like ripped off the Stripe documentation, like their layout and all that. Yeah, we're doing the website migration. I'm trying to remember the specifics, and one of the specifics is the fact that this right here, that border is not rounded. Right, so like very minimal stuff. We made some really good progress already. We probably want to give the node here a... Oh, we have Swagger. Like, so basically you're saying Swagger API documentation. This acts exactly like that. This is basically the Swagger doc. We do have an open API YAML file though, as well. And we build that programmatically from our code base. So basically, this sits in place of like Swagger's like official styling or whatever. So it's the same thing, but I think this adds a little bit more like info, and I think it looks pretty good. But it's the same basic idea, right? Like the delete endpoint, like each endpoint is annotated. Maybe you're talking about like a way to call these things, and that would be a really nice goal eventually. I think an actual interactive API using your actual keys, that would be a stretch goal for sure though. Yeah, but this is the API documentation. And this is built from the Swagger doc. Yeah, I'm really proud of like the programmatic way I'm building these docs. Like really proud of it. So let's double check how we did this part. So these are the docs as they are live on a Next.js site. So we got some like styling stuff to do. Let me make sure that we have the zoom the same though. So here we are at the 175, which I think we were also at here. Yeah. So as we go and look at these, yep, I got some styling stuff I want to do. Looks like some styling in here is off too. If we go and look at this one, like X API key stack's funny. So we'll have to figure that part out. And yeah, like these should probably be monospaced, right? So that's a big part. I've been living in a GraphQL world and serverless for the past 3 years. So, I mean, technically what I'm building is still serverless, though, right? Like you can have a REST API that is all like individual serverless endpoints. And that's what I'm doing. Like that's what I built it with. Ah, serverless with PubSub. Got it. That makes more sense. Shuffle this stuff over. So yeah, let me give you a quick like sneak peek, or not sneak peek, but kind of show off how the source code defines its like what it cares about, which then goes into kind of define how we generate things. So this is an individual, like, per function lambda, right? This one right here, we define the route with this metadata, right? And this is type checked, so I think it's better than some of those, like, doc block style, like, documentation approaches from code. I define what errors we'll accept. The response is a string right now, just because we're actually generating these types. Or actually, we're using the types as the source of truth, but we need to like output them to other things. So yeah, these are like string based, so we don't get like full type safety for that yet, but I'd like to fix that eventually. I think it'd be pretty easy to do as well. But we just haven't iterated on like the framework behind this for quite a while. I think I'm a better dev than I was then. But yeah, like all of this basically generates our OpenAPI spec. So if we go look at business response in types, I don't remember where that actually is. Let me double check. Yeah. So we got a bunch of stuff in like TSBS. But yeah, let's head to the TSBS. I haven't started doing it everywhere yet. Ooh. I'm trying to remember where I do like property stuff. No, this is running on AWS, and I'm using Dynamo for the database. Yeah, I thought I had some better... descriptions, like where this is coming from, like account name. Let me remember where that's coming from. Hey, what's up, Big Blind? How you doing? And yeah, so hold on. You asked a question, Fabio. Biggest advantage of working with serverless, you've never used it before. The biggest advantage is that, like, maintenance of the server is no longer my concern. I think the biggest feature is actually how it scales to 0. So if the function doesn't get called, you don't get billed for it. You're right. That should be fixed, Omni. Good catch. I gotta figure out where that even is, but if we search for that, that'll actually help us out a lot more. Oh, okay, so it was over in our shared folder, right? So yeah, basically we're taking these types and turning these into OpenAPI schemas. And we're able to take these comments as like the description for it. Like, it's really cool. And then also like validation logic. So we're kind of like just putting all of our types as how we do our documentation, etc. And then we just build out the OpenAPI spec by gluing it all together. So I take that decorator that you saw over in, hold on, let me go grab it again. Like here, right? I take this decorator to do some of the metadata. Then that helps us grab the interface or schema that gets generated later, and we kind of like just glue it all together into a programmatically created OpenAPI file. Because maintaining OpenAPI files by hand is awful. So yeah, it's pretty fun. Yeah, Fabio. So Cloudflare Workers is one of the easiest to get started with because they have like a really reasonable fee tier. And hold on, I just got a reply to a thing about XDism. So hold on, let me reply over here. for caching and compression so far. Ooh, yeah, that's a good option. But yeah, Cloudflare workers have a really reasonable free tier, so I would definitely recommend checking that out. First 100,000 requests each day are free. Like that's amazing, dude. So yeah, the framework I'm using called Architect is AWS only. I'm actually planning on, at some point, trying to make a Cloudflare version of it. And really, like, not just Architect, but like my meta framework wrapping Architect. Like, that's the thing that I built my own, like, Dynamo ORM for. So here's one thing. And yes, I see why the spacing is off. The spacing is off here because we're expecting this title to be way bigger. Is there a way to learn cloud computing for free? Pretty much every cloud gives you a lot of like free credits or whatever. So AWS free tier is pretty solid. And if you have a brand new account, the free tier, like 12 months free based upon like, you know, what you're getting, right? The 12 months free means that you can do 750 hours of EC2 per month, right? That's part of the 12 months free thing. They also have like an always free tier as well, which is worth checking out. So at least like, yeah, if you're just doing it to learn, when you first create your account, you're good to go. Just do it. Like, it's no big deal. Now, if you're looking for like the learning process, AWS Cloud Practitioner Certification. I believe the content is free, but then to get the cert, you would do like the exam pricing. So instead, just get trained, right? Find training by topic or whatever. Learn by role, whatever, right? Like a lot of this stuff you can actually do for free. It's only once you need like the certificate, like the official thing, that they charge money for that. Yeah, no worries. And for the most part, certificates are not valuable. This is maybe the only one that is. I know there are some others too, like the MCSE ones. If you're going to be working with Microsoft stuff, MCSE certificates are valuable there. But that's like very specific. Just like this is very specific as well. So for the most part, certificates don't matter until you're really trying to work with specific technology. They do like to see that, like the official certificates. Oh, and hold on, Archer. Used a lot of soap at your work for some of our legacy stuff, or some of your legacy stuff. Creates a lot of headaches for you sometimes. Yeah, soap is brutal. But I'm pretty sure the UPS API, or at least it was 10 years ago, was still a SOAP API. It looks like they do have a JSON version now. That's huge. Yeah, it used to be just XML, which was basically just so. So, nice. That's awesome. I'm glad they updated. All right, so yeah, this right here. Basically, I need to look at my markdoc config. And we're doing our tags this way, but then here, yeah, doc heading dot astro. There is no best. Yeah, schizo, like, we actually really, really, really dislike those kind of questions. Without context, that question is meaningless. Do you have any context to add? Probably not. There you go, Prevent. Are you bad cop in disguise? Exactly, Archer, for sure. People who've been here long enough definitely know. I've been way nicer about it in the past, though. Or, sorry, I've been way worse about it in the past. I've been way nicer lately. But Junior CD, thank you for the follow. And Parker Rex, I totally missed that a couple hours ago. Hope you're still out there. So yeah, basically, Alper, like, you're trying to get yourself into a remote job, right? I don't recommend juniors start out remote, but once you've gotten like the flow of how work actually happens and just understanding what you need to do day to day, I think, yeah, everyone should be remote after that. But then, yeah, it raises the question like, well, how do juniors go into the office if everyone else is remote? Because if you're the only one in the office, then what's the point of being there? So yeah, that's the tough part. And yeah, I don't think anyone has solved that problem, which is tricky. Some devs do like working in the office. I found most of those devs who do have like a family. So like, yeah, they just can't get any work done if they're having to deal with their kids all day, right? So it's a good way of just like separating from the kids to like focus, because otherwise they just can't focus. It's a vacation from the kids, basically. Yeah. I've definitely met other people that prefer the in-office thing too, but most of them have been like pretty early in their career. Oh, okay. So for you, they were old guys who were company devs who'd been there for like 15 years. But also, like, is it because they had a family or were they single? And here's another thing. Maybe if they were single, they're like really lonely and the office is a way to actually chat with people. I could totally see that. I could totally see that. Connor MCC, is that Connor McLeod of Clan McLeod? Did I guess the reference, or is your name actually Connor? Oh, vote for the lonely scenario. No, I totally get it. When I first started working from home, I actually started going out to like meetups, like 4, sometimes 5 times a week, just to get that social aspect. Like when I was going to the office, I'd go out to meetups like once or twice a week maybe, but when I ended up working from home, I started going out to meetups like 4 or 5 times a week. And because the Seattle meetup scene was amazing. It is, in fact, just your name. Do you still make that reference like every chance you get? I assume I'm not the first person to make that joke, right? Maybe your last name isn't McLeod, though, so it doesn't make sense. Every Connor I've ever met, I've made that same joke. So keep that in mind. If we ever meet in person, and you're like, oh, hey, I'm Connor, I would be like, oh, Connor McLeod of Clan McLeod? For sure. I'm fairly predictable. I definitely rely on like the same old jokes all the time. It's from Highlander, right? There can be only one. The main character is Connor McLeod. You've never seen Highlander? Oh, it's good. It's a classic. No, not that. Yeah, there we go. Christopher Lambert, that's his name. Are they talking about a remake? Depending on who's in it, it could be really good. It could be really good. There you go. Yeah, it's a good fun movie. I think there is a single scene of nudity, so maybe if you're trying to protect your kids from that stuff, maybe watch out. Oh, are they making a movie about oh, he was a different McLeod. Uh he's still a McLeod though, which is interesting. Duncan McLeod of Clan McLeod. The show was fun. I enjoyed the show. At least like the first season or two. Duncan was definitely a worse character, but whatever. There you go. Exactly, right? Instead of just like thinking, oh, it's his name. Yeah, I bet it's happened a lot. And you wouldn't even know. But the fact that no one's actually like made that reference just because your name's Connor, maybe not. Like, I don't know. How old are you? I'm 40. So the Highlander reference is like really strong. And yeah, Archer, you said you like working from home to be with your dog. Yeah, that's a great reason to stay at home. You're going to name your kid Sterling. Archer reference. Nice. Hell yeah. If it's a girl, Mallory. Obviously. Or at least middle name. Yeah, that is interesting. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, welcome. Yeah, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. What type of dev do you do? Trying to figure out where this like duplicate pre-tag thing is. Oh man. Yeah, we're gonna have to comment whatever's logging that out of things. But yeah, so unsupported file type, now that's fine. This one right here. It's line 27 and line 33. Oh, yeah, we did it twice. Okay. All right, we definitely want that padding. Oh, there you go. Yes, Connor, that's a solid thing. Connor and then just Cloud. Yes. Or Connor MC and then the Cloud. There you go. I like it. Currently a dev for a company whilst completing apprenticeship with them. Getting teeth into lots of different dev across React, TypeScript dashboards, etc., as well as some really fun CI/CD stuff. Awesome, dude. That's legit. So completing apprenticeship. Is that like an internship, but like a different country's thing? Like, are you here in the US or another country? I could see, like, the name being different. I'm guessing maybe apprenticeship is like an internship, but, like, different enough that, like, it's a paid internship, right? Like, I've definitely seen, like, stipend-based internship stuff. And yeah, feel free to tag them or do the shout out or whatever, Space Case. Like, yeah, go for it, man. It's actually the Alt F4 stream, just so you know. But yeah. Ooh, okay. So one more thing. I think we need to do this with the code node as well. And maybe that's what I was trying to do with this. I mean, you can just type the name. I'll do it. Okay, so you're Northern Irish. So apprenticeship is a paid position, and then you study at university alongside your employment. Okay, yeah, so it's like the paid internship approach. I hate companies that do unpaid internships. That shit is so scummy. But yeah, you mentioned that you've probably been watching a while then, huh? Talking about how I, scratch my head on code and talk nerdy. So yeah, thanks. No, I like that name better than internship. Yeah. Intern, I don't know, almost feels like dirty. Yeah, what is giving us that corner there? That would be it. So it's that div instead, and that is in the response. I noticed that I'm doing rounded instead of rounded SM, but that looks right to me. Yeah, that looks right. Yeah, that looks right. Okay. They just treat you like a worker. Yeah, that's the best, right? They're not like they're giving you actual work and you're getting paid for it. That's actually something that's important about internships here in the US. Unpaid internships or internships that only do a stipend, you're not actually allowed to let them work on your actual business. They're only allowed to really like shadow people or build internal tools. So many companies actually break that rule, though, and that's a huge problem. Last company I was at totally broke that rule. Or not last company, sorry. 2 companies ago. Yeah, the team I was on with Symmetra, they totally broke that rule, right? They had interns who weren't paid a full, like, wage actually working on, like, the application, which is just, it's not right. I think it's technically illegal. But I'm not sure if it's fully, like, truly illegal. It's definitely wrong. Now, their expectations, like, no, like, if they make a PR and it's garbage, we'll pat them on the head, like, good job, intern. We can turn it into a PR that we might actually merge. Let's pair together and do that. So that's a nice process. But they shouldn't be working on anything that makes your company business or makes you money. Yeah, it's so weird. Yeah. All right, so I did rounded B SM here. Oh, and yeah, we're gonna need to get a different font. One thing I wanna do real quick is ditch this hoodie, or I could go open up that window. I don't think I need the window open right now, so ditching that hoodie. And yeah, I don't wear this beanie enough. I just need to like trim. There's like a thing that sticks up on one of these sides. I can't even find it now, but yeah, there's like something I just gotta like trim. They always mention the intern, which is a thing. Like, the intern shouldn't have access to that stuff. For sure. Right? The intern should not be doing anything public-facing. But, you know. There's companies run terribly all over. So here's the next thing, right? Our font for this, that should be monocased. Or public relations intern is a thing. Yeah. I mean, that is doable, right? You can have an intern manage your Twitter account or something. Sure, that's fine. But I mean, like, as far as, like, engineering goes. Yep. Yeah, it goes apprentice, journeyman, master, or whatever, right? Yeah. Now, it's possible, though, just due to, like, CDNs and DNS and all sorts of other stuff, that a DNS node went down. So, like, the way that your trace route is going for, like, the DNS propagation broke. So, it's very much, like, location dependent. Hold on. DNS haiku. It's not DNS. There's no way it's DNS. It was DNS. So yeah, just saying. This is the most relevant coding poem I've ever seen. For software, master is an illusion, for sure. Yep. There's still something where you would classify them as master if you were using those terms, right? That would probably be like once you get to like principal. All right, anyway, back to what we're doing. I love that poem, by the way. Are these still like garbage notifications? They are. New in web dev. I hate those. I just need to stop clicking that so they get the hint. I don't know if I would consider master to be senior, because getting a senior level role is actually really easy. Because you can be a big fish in a small pond. So I wouldn't consider someone master until they are at an organization that even has the idea of like staff and principal. Like, I've totally met devs who got a senior title, like 2 or 3 years into it. They were not senior. Like, technically, I would say that they were very close to senior, because the further up you get in the experience aspect is actually like more related on your, it's like your communication skills and how you can like chat about these things with people. Exactly, right? Like, companies will happily give someone a senior title in lieu of actually like a proper pay bump. Meanwhile, getting like staff or principal is a lot harder for it to happen, right? So 10x in one area, but not another? Yeah, I would say 10x is about multiplying the efforts of people around you, not just yourself. So senior devs are rarely 10x devs because they're rarely actually making other people around them more productive. But staff and principal engineers, that's their job, to make more, like everyone else, more productive. Yeah, right? Like, it's about multiplying not just your effort, but other people's effort. Like, you can easily be like a 2 or 3x dev solo. To be a 10x dev solo, sure, there are definitely people in the world like that, but they're like a unicorn, you know? Like, they're so rare. Right? I think the most common version of a 10x dev is one that improves people around them, not just themselves. And there's a lot of ways to do that, right? It's not just communication, it's also understanding practices and, you know, creating tooling, right? Configuring linters and doing CI/CD stuff that makes like all sorts of stuff. Like, yeah, for sure. Building tools that solve pain points for the team. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, exactly, Sergeant. Yep. I love being a developer advocate because I like, content is really great. Like, I love making content as a job at this point. It's really cool. But at some point, I would love to start applying for like staff level roles at companies. Yeah, no worries, Space Case. Am I fully qualified for it? That's a different thing. And it's hard to convince people of that. Especially because they're gonna make you do like the most bullshitty like coding interview stuff. Like, I hate the, well, oh, you're senior or staff? Like, so the interview is going to involve the most bullshitty questions like, tell us about a time that you resolved conflict amongst a team. Isn't that manager shit? That's definitely manager shit. And yes, as a senior dev on a small team, you end up acting as like a tech lead or manager. And it does happen, but it's so rare and it's just such a bullshitty question. Right? They do it just because like it's a lazy way of interviewing, and a lot of people are actually bad at interviewing people. Hey, what's up, Thad? How you doing? And yeah, deja vu for a minute. Yeah, Archer. I mean, a lot of the same subjects come up from time to time here on stream. So it happens. Damn! Oh my god! This might be a unicorn moment. Theo has something negative to say about Next.js. Right? My PC after spinning up 2 Next.js projects at once. That's insane. That's blowing my fucking mind. I've never seen a single negative take from Theo about Next.js. Getting promoted to engineering manager, scared and excited, still able to be technical, still get to be technical. That's awesome. Yeah, sweet, Thad. You're still learning stuff, as always. Yeah. Wouldn't say you mastered any of the areas. You've just done things long enough to run into a lot of the problems, which makes it easier for you to identify problems or foresee issues from decisions before they happen. Yeah, I've heard some people say that, like, seeing my debug process, like the way I think about a problem and what could be going wrong, is actually, like, it helps them in some way. And the only reason I debug the way I debug is just because of practice. Like, I kind of, like, have at least a little bit of an instinct of where to look for a problem when I'm getting one. Or, like, I take steps to, you know, eliminate the surface area of where a bug could be coming from. And yeah, I've done like pair programming with a bunch of people, like over the course of my career, where like, yeah, just them understanding how I think about diagnosing an issue has made them better, like according to them, which is always a really nice thing to hear. I even did it a bit earlier today. Like, sometimes you're throwing darts at the wall, but knowing which darts to throw and where to try and throw them is part of the process. And yeah, right, learning never stops. Absolutely. 1000%. Learning never stops. I consider that one of the most fundamental, just like, things, you know? The more you learn, I don't know, the better it feels. Yeah, I knew what you meant there, Illist, for sure. Like, I don't know. It's definitely like a philosophy I've had where, to me, the entire point of life is to learn something, right? To learn things and continue learning. Whether you're trying to be a better snowboarder. Did you learn any new tricks recently? Right? Like, you know, for park riders. If you're not a park rider, I get it. For skateboarding, did you learn any new tricks recently? Tech-wise, what's something cool and new that you learned? If you can't actually answer that question, like, oh my god, like, I don't know, man. Are you actually putting in the effort, I guess? But okay, so what we're going to end up doing is we're going to replace the font that we use in here. And do we have like a good font monospace or something? Font mono. What do we have set for font mono? Interesting. Are we even using that? Oh, damn it, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Duh. Okay, so that still didn't help. Alright, I see font mono there, UI monospace. That should be working. Ooh, Irish John Games is killing it. Dude, I'm looking forward to his game when it releases. For sure. Anyone remember what the name of the game is? Age of Piracy, I think? No, not Golden Age of Piracy. Rise of Piracy, that's it. Yeah, for sure. Should definitely wishlist it. I will happily pay full price. I will even buy access keys from him and do giveaways for it. Like, I've thrown that offer out to pretty much every game dev I know. Like, hey, let me buy some keys off you at full price so I can give them away. And so far, not a single game dev has actually taken me up on that. I forget to mention it to Lana every chance I get, but I've totally mentioned it to Tim Bodette, who we haven't seen stream in a long time, actually. Hope he's doing all right. But yeah, I want to support the game devs that support me through raids and all that stuff, so yeah. Yeah, I need to actually, like, let Lana know. I'm sure I could message her, but she'll raid again eventually, right? But yeah, no, this game looks super fun. Like, whoa. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. And it's going to be single player, so okay, that's fine. I will still play the hell out of it. Like, no, this game looks so fun. Oh, it looks so fun. Like Sid Meier's Pirates, I love that game. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like the pirate games. But okay, so here's the thing. We see that the mono font is not working. What I think I want to do is we'll just set like a custom font. So, right, Google Fonts, let's go look at them. And hold on. How am I doing our font styling right now? Anyway. Font family, here we go. So mono is UI monospace SF mono regular. That UI monospace should be kicking in, which I find interesting. But SF mono regular, where do we get that from? San Francisco. They don't have it. Oh. Okay, so hold on. What is their license? It's forbidden to use this typeface for your commercial project. Yep, so we can't use SF mono. We're gonna do our own. All right, so let's go pick a font. What's everyone's favorite mono font, right? We could do Roboto. Source Code Pro. Inconsolata. Here's the thing, we're gonna judge it based upon the characters I care about the most. So, the text, GQ, and what are some of the other ones? Oh, I, and lowercase l. So I don't like the ones that are just like the curl at the bottom. I don't like that one. Inconsolata looks pretty good. Roboto looks great. Yeah, basically anything that doesn't do like the circle. Oh, Inconsolata. Nope, that's a big no. Paid for your first coding font ever? Why would you do that when Drama Sans exists? Like, why would you do that? Oh, it's broken. Oh no. Damn. No rights reserved. Damn right. Dude, this was one of the very first things we did as a project here on stream. Berkeley mono? Makes sense. Yeah, it looks to me like Roboto mono. Ubuntu mono? What was the one you recommended? JetBrains mono? JetBrains mono? Nah, I hate the L. I hate the lowercase L. Oh, and hold on. Let's throw a 1 next to those as well. Yeah, no worries. Off to watch Highlander? It's a classic film. It's really fun. I hope you enjoy it, for sure. I wish we could all talk like Christopher Lambert. What do you mean? Like, no, I can't do his accent. I can do, like, the whisper part. I'd have to, like, listen to his accent more. Yeah, that part's trickier. Yeah. Like his bad laugh. USA via VPN. Yep. It's not DNS. It can't be DNS. It was DNS. Like, for sure. Like, that's the best. I love it. Castadev, you lived and breathed the haiku at this moment. That's amazing. That's amazing. All right, so far, Roboto or Nanum Gothic. Space Mono. Space Mono looks weird. Courier Prime. Yeah, let me get more music going. Sorry. Spacing. Ooh, let's do this power. Yeah. Power Glove. Ooh, I think Anonymous Pro. How do we feel about Anonymous Pro? I think I like it. Yeah, I think I like Anonymous Pro. Oh, that actually looks weird. No, never mind. Space Mono? Ah, no, I hate the G. I don't like the height of the H. The W looks super weird too. Like, here's the thing. A lot of these won't actually be a problem. The G and Q thing is like a deal breaker. So I think I was disregarding some because the lowercase L and the 1 look too similar. But when are you going to have those like side by side where like context doesn't help? I don't think you will, ever. So I think Roboto Mono. The H is still pretty tall. But Roboto Mono might be it. Inconsolata. God, if it had a better G. Ah, that one seems weird. God, if only IBM Plex had a better G. I think Nanum Gothic might be it. Ah, the M is super... Like, I'm getting too, like, hung up on this stuff. I need to just pick one and call it good. Noto Sans Mono. W's a little wonky, but sure. Noto Sans Mono. Get fun. Download all. $1.7 megabytes? Are you kidding me? Damn, 400K though? Wait, why did... Oh, because we did Noto Sans. Oh, yeah. Fragment Mono, that is way better. Way better. Okay, 124. Yeah, I'm not doing 400K for a font. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? No, we're not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent. Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent. So, hold on. We might not even need to do that part. If I just go to... Yeah, right? We're not including the fonts in our public folder because I think I'm using a different thing. But it then, yeah, source, components, layout. That's where we're importing our fonts, right? Ooh, it is not. That's it. We're doing it in our CSS file. Which is a huge problem, actually. Yeah, this song's crunchy. Yeah, it's good. Not as crunchy as what you normally listen to, but like crunchy enough. Okay. Here it is. Okay. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. So we head back. I don't want that one. Will it blend? Yeah, like, what game were you thinking? Right? Did you want to play some more of the, Helldivers? I haven't played that for a while, but yeah, we can totally hop in. Yeah, I don't think we had even discussed it. Maybe I did and I totally forgot, but yeah, I'm down to game. Like, if we can get a crew for Jackbox, that would be huge. I'd be really pumped on that. But, yeah, it's been hard to, like, get a crew for Jackbox. I do actually really kind of want to do the, Indian food again. Helldivers 2 is the only game you can think of? Okay. When did I say that? I'm so curious. Just like this dude drinks whiskey or something. I don't get it. Oh, last Saturday. Oh, okay. Like this like a whole week ago, man. No, I get it. I totally get it. I do need to go use the restroom. But yeah, like, I'd be down for some gaming, for sure. So yeah, I'll be right back, though. I gotta pee. Oh, Space Case. Yeah, no, I got it. Yeah, that was me being upset. That would have been Friday night, though. I don't think I ranted about that on Saturday. Oh, no, you're totally right. That was Saturday. Come on. Now, you're 100% right. Yeah, no, that was me ranting on Saturday because there was an event happening that I couldn't go to. I was especially bummed because I feel like they also, like, gatekeeped my coworker who's actually a designer. And, yeah, that was actually what, like, set me off more than anything. Yeah, I was ranting while I was cooking. I remember that. What was the thing? Sorry, with Fumo. What sound effect was it? Was it the one from Killer Instinct? And I ended up chatting with the organizer person. Yes, I got gatekeeped, but at least my coworker got to go. I still push back on the fact that he said they had a full house. I've seen a photo. They didn't have a full house. They definitely did not have a full house. It was the transition? Yeah, that's what I'm asking. What was the transition sound? Like, was it me going, or something like that? It was the old Windows shutdown sound. Oh, gotcha. So like, oh my god, is my computer turning off? No! Was that like the scariness? We got a few of them. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I probably won't be ready for like another, at least an hour. Maybe 2. Thing is the old Windows startup sound, not the shutdown sound. Did they even make a sound when you shut down? Yeah, plenty of time. And yeah, we should see if Atota's around. Was it shut down? right? Like the boom, 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 or whatever. Like I did it terribly. That's like the startup sound. That's the one you hear when you like boot it. I don't remember there being a shutdown sound. Oh, I guess it did. Okay. Oh, boom, 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 boom. Oh, you're right. Totally. I was thinking of a different sound. All right. Yeah. So here's the thing. I never shut down my computer. My parents were programmers. They knew you don't shut off computers. Hold on, we're gonna pause. Yeah, it's the last song anyway. Yeah. So here's the shutdown. Do-do-do-do. Right? Meanwhile, the startup is... That's the one I was thinking of. Yeah, you're totally right. It had a shutdown sound. I just totally forgot that even existed. Good point. Yeah, you turn lights off, not computers. And that's such a very dad thing to say. Yeah, dads are always about like, turn off the lights when you're leaving the room. Come on. I'm not made of money. Like, my dad would turn off the lights while I'm still in the room. Like, dude, come on, Dad. Take it easy. Take it easy. All right, let me get more music going. Why not turn off computers? Because the way they work, they can actually scale down to basically, like, nothing when they're not actually doing something. Right? Like the operating capacity, like the wattage of a computer that's not doing anything is really low. And you'd wake up from it, right, Four Wheel? Like you were just settling into a nap? Exactly, chugging coffee. Yeah, like, yeah. Now, keep in mind, light bulbs back in the day, I don't know if they chewed up more than a TV. Probably not. But light bulbs back in the day were super damn expensive. Now that we have LEDs, like, who cares? But, hold on, and I've been meaning to make a tweet about this. This fucker right here, this little, like, halogen bulb that goes in, like, my bathroom, like, light fixture, it takes 2 of them. It's 150 watts halogen bulb. Are you fucking kidding me? 2 of those? 300 watts while the light's on in my bathroom. 300 watts to leave the light on in my bathroom. So I am like really strict about turning that shit off. I swear there's some conspiracy going on where like whoever is making bathroom fixtures that use these bulbs secretly works for the power company. They secretly work for the power company. Because what the fuck, dude? What the fuck? Who is installing light fixtures that need that shit when we have LEDs? Like, why would you do that? Why? So yeah, like major conspiracy theory on my case. Oh, that click is terrifying. Yeah, I have a couple hard drives that exhibit that click. Yeah. Dude, the LEDs, they're insane. Like, they're so good. Like, I get why light bulb companies hate them, because you never have to replace them because they're just LEDs. There's no filament to burn out. I don't remember. I was trying to put on like a crunchier album. That's a bummer. I was thinking this one was crunchy. I think it does start out like pretty good though. Right? The intro's kind of a bummer. I think the song gives us a little crunch, but it's not crunch like you were looking for a Space Case. Guy who owned it before you was an electrician. Exactly. Yeah, dude, that's awesome. Okay, so this is not the album I thought it was. I want something a little crunchier. How old is that light fixture? I don't know. I have no idea when this complex was built. There's other shit that's like falling apart in this complex too. Like, dude, I plan on moving to somewhere else when this lease is up. For sure. Now, when you say over 200, you mean per month? Because I'm pretty sure I only get billed every like other month. But that does remind me that I need to pay my PSE bill. Let me do that real quick because I will forget. Per month? Okay. Yep. So yeah, here's the crunch for you, Space Case. You're welcome. Yeah, pretty sure the power company bills me like every couple months. Have you ever heard of Master Boot Record? They make really crunchy, like, electronic music. Like, really crunchy. And they have also streamed on Twitch before. I don't know if they do regularly, but yeah, they're awesome. Oh, no, so I am paying per month. Okay. Yeah, it's so good. Master Boot Record, like, yeah, really good. Okay, so yeah, we're good there. Cool, cool, cool. Electro metal funk. Never even heard of it. Okay, sounds awesome. So hold on, what did I mess up? Fragment mono. Ooh, you know what would be a nice feature for DevTools? If they showed the font that you have configured and maybe like highlight the one that it's actually using, but do it using the font. That would be really nice, actually. Or at least highlight the one that it actually fell back to. I feel like they could do that with DevTools. Like, I know that we have the font loading in, so do I need to restart the process or something? Let's do that. That might be the issue. Oh, that's a good beverage. Yeah, so... What the fuck, dude? Like, why is this not kicking it? Is it the way I'm doing, like, UI monospace? No. Okay, so hold on. We see CSS2, fragment mono, and it's injecting all this junk. Font source. That's it. Yes. All right. Yeah, this is what I want to do. There we go. Okay, so font source. What's the one that we're trying to do? Fragment mono. We'll do it for fragment mono. We'll do it for Nunito. And source serif pro. Wait, hold on. Source serif pro. That's our serif font. Yeah, okay. I really like this song. Right, like this is just the right amount of crunchy, right, Space Case? I know it's not metal. Still pretty crunchy, right? And maybe not. You can disagree. That's fine, man. It's not my music. This is great. Awesome. Sweet. And yeah, no worries, man. Like, yeah, I get it. You're playing games. And you and your brother, you're on like the latest Call of Duty. Has it gotten cheap yet? Like, is there discounts for Call of Duty yet? Can I get it free from Game Pass? No discounts or anything yet? Yeah, touche. Oh! Well, hold on. Oh, Black Ops 6 Early Access Open Beta. Like, which Call of Duty is that? That way I can, like, look at it. I'm guessing since Black Ops 6 is coming out soon, it's like the new Modern Warfare? Modern Warfare 3? Dude, I could get that for free. What mode do you guys play? Yeah, I'm not gonna buy any of that shit. But if it's free on Game Pass, like, I'll totally get it. Why not? I'm not paying for that shit. That's all. Yeah, what mode do you and your brother play in Modern Warfare 3? Ooh, hardcore? Ooh. I fucking love hardcore. I'm a hardcore kill confirmed player, but I could play other modes. So maybe we could play that. I'm not saying I'm good, like I don't know the maps. That's actually the biggest thing, right? Like learning the maps. So yeah, we don't necessarily have to play Helldivers. Like, I could totally download Modern Warfare 3. I just thought I'd have to pay for it. But I guess Microsoft owns Activision now, right? No, I can play hardcore kill confirmed with the best of them. Once I know the map. Because it's all about like bottlenecks and choke points. And yeah, if you can sit there with your, your single shot rifle aiming down a scope, you can light some shit up. Right? Once a teammate pushes through, then you follow him, obviously. Like, yeah. Rust is your favorite map. Yeah, no, that's a good one, for sure. Yeah, I didn't know it was free. Like, I could totally get that going. Like, yeah. So, yep. Like, you do your gaming with your brother. when I'm finally done here on this stream, I'll get that download going. I'll eat some, I'm thinking Indian food. I'm thinking I order some Indian food. What's everyone's like favorite delivery app for food delivery? I've been let down by Ubers. Shit was cold. Oh, you already like chimed in about it, like just in case? Ah, that's chill. As long as he's not saying like slurs, I don't mind swear words. Like you can swear as much as you want, but definitely like no slurs. You know? Like, I'll be slurring my speech. That's a different kind of slur. But, yeah, nothing racial. I assume he doesn't, but I don't know. You know, like, people got their own shit. Been screwed too many times. I've had enough whiskey that I definitely won't be doing that. Does saying you slur count as a slur? No. It's also just, like, people can read between the lines, you know? But yeah, I definitely will not be driving anywhere for food. And it's too long of a walk. Postmates. I haven't tried Postmates yet. Does Postmates allow you to rate the driver? That was the biggest thing I really didn't like about... Yes, you can rate the drivers? Okay. So Postmates might be the move. I really don't like DoorDash because you can't rate the driver. So if you're sitting there on the curb and the driver just pulls up and makes you walk up to the car versus them putting in the minimal amount of effort, like if you meet them at the fucking road, can they at least get out of the car? Like, come on. I could have just said, meet me at my door and I'll give you the code if you want to be a dick about it. If I meet you at the road, at least have the courtesy to get out of your car. Don't make me walk up to the fucking door, you know? But when not a fan of this song, we skip. I know, it's like such a minimal thing, but like I'm already putting in the effort to meet you, like halfway, like more than halfway. Could you actually like meet me at that point? You can totally park and put your hazards on real quick, like for 30 seconds. But to force me to have to walk to your car, like, yeah, you definitely don't deserve the same tip. So yeah, like, with Postmates, can you modify the tip afterwards at least? Because some people won't even deliver to you unless they see, like, a tip that's worth it. But if they don't actually do the thing worth tipping, like, nah, you should be able to modify that shit after. Okay. Cool. I think we're good. I think we're good. I'll have to set up a Postmates account. Tonight, I might just do the DoorDash again. I'm feeling pretty lazy. But yeah, hold on. Let's go to our layout and let's do the imports. Not gonna lie, I'd be super bummed. And hey, no, I see it. There's the thing that I gotta like cut off. For some reason, this beanie has like a stray, like, hair or strand. And now I totally see it. It lives a life of its own. Like, look at it wiggle. It's like a Homer hair strand. Like, my island up front is getting like Homer hair strand style. And like the thinning in the middle here. Like, I'm gonna totally have the Friar Tuck by the time I'm 50. There's no avoiding it. Is what it is. You fixated on it earlier. I've been meaning to like cut it. I just couldn't even find it. I couldn't even grab it a little bit ago. But yeah, like honestly, I just need to cut it. Oh, I think I broke it. I made it worse. I think we're fine. Might be growing into a second beanie from the original beanie. Yeah, touche. Touche. Is that my hair sticking out? That is the hair. Yeah, for sure. So the hair, yeah, I like the rim light behind me, like adding the accent. I feel like that's a nice, like, quality thing. Most streamers and like people who do YouTube videos would benefit massively from a good like rim light above them, like pointing down to like separate them from their background. Rim lighting is like really, really nice. But yeah, lighting is a tough game to play. It really is. Which hair you want to get cut? Boom. There you go. Nailed it. Nailed it. Not gonna lie, I miss the COVID days when people had nothing better to do than watch Twitch streams. My Friday night streams popped off versus them being like lower viewership than other streams at like this time of stream. Man, like, can we just go back to COVID lockdowns, please? That's like only something a streamer would say. That is definitely something only a streamer would say. Same idea, but for very different reasons. Yeah. Dude, like, honestly, four-wheel, like, yeah, that's a thing, man. Like, dude, it's fucking crazy. Right? Streamers were eating during COVID lockdown. Yeah, streamers were eating during COVID lockdowns. Damn, 3K in subs. They lost basically like 7 grand a month. Like, that shit's insane. They were making like a full-time like software dev salary from that shit. Assuming that even after they lost the 3K, they still had like a solid number, right? So yeah, no, they didn't lose like the full salary, right? They lost like a junior dev salary. So yeah, 5K to 2K. Dude, at 5,000 subs a month, that's more than I make it as a developer advocate and more than I made as a software developer even. Yes, I'll admit, I've never worked at a Netflix that pays insane amounts as a salary. Never done it. No idea. No clue. No, and yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, streamers should be focusing on getting sponsors. I really need to, like, start pushing towards that myself in some way. I think something interesting that I've seen Theo mention on his like tweets is the fact that he charges sponsors for 6 months at a time. So if you want to sponsor Theo, you basically have to like opt into a 6-month contract of paying for him to like promote your shit. I mean, because trying to like solicit vendors every month is way too much work. Like, I understand it. I get it. Here's the thing though, like, yeah, the sales cycle fucking sucks. Should he be on the hook to shout those sponsors out every stream? Does he have annotation for every stream that mentions a thing from a company he got paid for? As like, hey, I got paid by these people, don't listen to this advice? I still really do wonder, like, how ethical he is truly being about some of that shit. And again, I say this as, like, still, like, he's a nice dude. At the conferences I've been to where he is there, besides one, he's been a stand-up dude, like, really fun to chat with, like, very transparent and cool. Like, just awesome. Like, currently, I really like Theo as a person. There was a time where I couldn't say that. And there may be a time in the future where I can't as well. Like, I don't know. Like, you know. Can't predict the future. But so far, yes, every interaction I've had with Theo has been really nice. Besides, like, a couple outliers. And I think really just like one outlier. And technically a couple. I only like faulted him for one of them. Yeah, like 4-wheel. Like, yeah, nothing wrong with that. Like, he does good content. Like, his content is amazing, right? I'm talking about him personally. Less so like his content. I'll be honest, I don't watch any of it. I don't watch any YouTube videos about tech. I just don't do it. Like, which is why I think I might be a bad person to make YouTube videos. But I'm still gonna do it, because I want to get that secondary revenue stream. If I could eventually pay my entire rent and everything else, like bills, etc., via just streaming and making content, that's the dream, isn't it? That is just the dream. Make videos you want to watch. I believe, isn't that a thing Theo said? Are you just quoting Theo? You didn't have to say someone once said. You could just say Theo once said. Come on, man. No, like, that's like a shtick for him. Like, he made content he wanted to watch. The problem is, I don't watch YouTube videos about tech. I just don't do it. It may have been Theo, but like the idea is still the same, whether it was Theo or not. Make video content you want to watch. I don't watch any of that shit. The YouTube content I want to watch is snowboarding. That's about it. You know, like other shit pops up. But man, the YouTube content I want to watch is actually snowboarding. You're also hooked on Prime. Yeah, Prime does amazing stuff. Again, if I'm being honest, I don't watch any of Prime's YouTube videos. I just don't. Like, if I want to watch content, it's like an old movie or something, right? Like something on Tubi TV. Tech content, I'd rather have a blog post. You were not a fan of Prime? Interesting. I'm so curious about why. Like, I'm actually a fan of Prime, but I still don't watch his YouTube videos because I don't watch YouTube videos for that kind of stuff. I don't. I just really don't. It's not the way I want to consume content. For me, I can scan a blog post way quicker than the video will get to the fucking point. I can put a video at 2x speed, and I can still get to what I care about in a blog post faster than the video will ever do so. I'd rather just scan a blog post. Am I alone in that? Maybe. But that is the way I consume content. I'd rather read a blog post. For the longest time, he reminded you of Dr. Disrespect. Yes, and I fucking hate Dr. D. I actually really do. Like, I massively dislike that dude. Because he's super, like, disrespectful to his audience. Like, oh, hey, good try, but it sucks. Like, someone tried to create an icon for him for something he was doing. Like, I caught, like, one live stream about it, randomly, like, tuned in, like, well, yeah, why is everyone watching this shit? And he was, like, reviewing, like, fan-submitted content, and he was a fucking asshole about it, dude. Like, yeah, oh, so, yeah, thank you for submitting, but I hate it. Like, dude, what a fucking dick. So, yeah, like, I really don't like Dr. Disrespect, but I can recognize, like, the value to his craft. The things he's done that other streamers weren't doing, right? Like, the transitions and, like, all sorts of stuff. Like, you can look at Prime stream and see all the things that Prime has emulated. Because Prime is a fan, for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I really dislike Dr. Disrespect's content. And it's more about, like, yeah, the character he plays, but no, he's barely playing a character when he's being that asshole. He's using the character to say the thing that he actually wanted to say, in my opinion. It just gives him a reason to have no filter. I don't think he's actually excused for any of that shit. Personally. Right? And I'm not even getting into the whole, like, he's a pedo. Like, I'm not even trying to touch that shit. I just don't like his content without even considering that shit. Yeah, so, I don't know. Big point. Just saying. Yeah, exactly. Skip over that fact, right? Evaluate his content, right? Hate the art, not the artist. I really like IT Crowd, Black Books, and Father Ted. I fucking hate Graham Linehan these days. Like, what a fucking dickbag. But separate the art from the artist. I think that's important. And at that point, like, yeah, like, who cares who Dr. Disrespect is off stream? Like, you should care still, but I'm not talking about that. That's not something I want to critique. No, like, every single interaction I've had with Prime has been really nice. Like, he's a genuine dude. I don't know how to, like, phrase that any other way, but Prime is a genuine dude. I think he has a major conscience, which is hard to, like, recognize and, like, see in the world. Like, does this person have an actual conscience? Yeah, I think Prime does, for sure. And for a long time, I wasn't sure Theo had one. But at this point, like, no, I think he does. So I just want to point that out. That is something I majorly judge people by. Are they authentic? That is a fuzzier metric. But do they have a conscience? Do they consider the things they do every day? And for a while, I wasn't sure Theo thought about that stuff. But I think he does. Like, yeah, I have, like, pivoted away from the couple moments that have made me dislike it. Right? If I go based on one interaction, I'd be bummed forever. But, like, come on. Nothing is static. Even stones are not set in stone. No, and I get it. Here's the thing. He has a strong opinion. You are welcome to disagree with that opinion. And as long as you're not a dick about it, he'll listen to that opinion. That was something I don't think I understood about him for a long time. Meanwhile, like, yeah, one of the people I bandwagoned with, I actually don't know about them anymore. Right? So, like, VJJ, Vape Juice Jordan. I don't know, man. Like, he's one of those people where if you disagree with his opinion, you're dead to him. I don't like that. I really, really disrespect and dislike that. There's many interactions I've had with him where I feel like he's actually being super fucking fake. I think VJJ actually dislikes me, but he'll never say so in person. And I think that's maybe why he doesn't stream anymore, because he was living a double life rather than just being authentic on stream. I hope he's well. Yeah, no, he's killing it. But I just think, like, yeah, he was living a double life, and that is not sustainable as a streamer. It just is. You're either authentic or you're going to burn out. What up, Master Therion, Mr. Sir? How you doing? Let me get some more music going. Hold up, hold up. Hold up. Let me get some more crunchy stuff. Here we go. But yeah, like, I don't know, man. Like, there are so many interactions I've had with VJJ where, like, I don't know if he's actually being honest. I think he actually doesn't like me, but he'll put up with me in a context. Which, I don't know, man. Like, just say you don't like me, man. No, and I get it, Bob. Yeah, no, I get you. I think I follow the tangents more than a lot of other streamers do, in this category, specifically. And that might be what you enjoy about it, because I'm willing to chat about basically anything in the right moment, you know? I don't know. I have no idea why you watch me, actually, Bob. But you do, and I appreciate it. Hell yeah. Hold on, let me just at least point out, I have nothing against VJJ, other than the fact that I think he is being dishonest in his interactions with me. That's the only comment I have. Like, yeah, he's a cool dude, personally. Like, yeah. I actually like VJJ. I don't feel like it's actually reciprocal. And that, like, disingenuousness, that does rub me the wrong way. And by proxy, I mean Mewtwo as well. I don't think she likes me as well. Exactly. Yeah. Like, there's some of that's like, you know, like, I've met snowboarders that fucking suck to talk to as well. But also, like, you know, they're nice people. They're fun to hang out with. They're fun to shred with. Like, really fun snowboarding partners, right? But the moment they start, like, bragging about things, like, you tune them out. I've dealt with a lot of, like, snowboard people that way, where they think they're hotter shit than they are. And I say this knowing, like, I've met and chatted with a bunch of pro snowboarders, and you can easily recognize the people that, like, are established pros versus, like, it's their first time actually being pro. The first time pros fucking suck. They think they're hot shit. No, you're famous within a very small circle. That doesn't make you actually famous. Nobody recognizes you at the grocery store. You know? Stop pretending like they would. When I start bragging about my couch, I don't even own a couch. Boom, checkmate. The moment I buy a couch, yeah, you should definitely, like, stage an intervention, for sure. Why the fuck do I need a couch? I got a bed. You know? My bed's in my living room. Like, why the fuck do I need a couch? Like, I'm gonna have guests at my house? Fuck that. No. Definitely not. Good for watching a big TV? I can do that from my bed. Why do I need a big TV? Right? The moment I buy a big TV, also, I got a problem. Right? Having people at my house? Ugh. Fuck that. Hell no. Definitely not in my home? Where, like, I sleep and eat? Not gonna happen. People in my home? No, definitely not. Big TV as a computer monitor for some projects? I can understand that slightly. I got 3 monitors right in front of me right now, and then technically a 4th with the teleprompter. I'm good to go. If I'm gonna consume content, it'll be on that, or like my shitty laptop while I'm trying to sleep. Yeah, the moment I own a couch, there's a fucking problem. okay? Yeah, you had a friend over, you just stand on the porch. Why even go inside? Like, fuck it. If you got a friend over, yeah, like, fire up the barbecue, right? Put another shrimp on the Barbie. Yeah, I don't know. Like, people in my house? Not gonna happen. Wouldn't be prudent. The one I have, I think, is it is newer. Yeah. So I've got the newer, whatever. Right? But it doesn't ship with its own, like, tablet. So I had to buy a separate screen. And I still, like, I personally deal with, like, the having to, like, flip the screen to make it a legitimate teleprompter, right? I made that shitty browser extension to flip an individual, like, window or whatever. I'd rather have that happen at the OS level. Am I still planning on buying a second teleprompter? I think it'd be really good over for, like, yeah, the stuff I record on my Blackmagic 6K, for sure. I think a second teleprompter would actually be a good move. I just haven't pulled the trigger. Because that involves then setting up a machine that I could do, like, the flipping with or something, right? Like, ugh. But maybe I could do it with one of those, like, plug-and-play HDMI, like, mini PCs. That could be an option. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about that part. The biggest problem is, like, actually doing, like, the software part of the teleprompter, not the teleprompter itself. Right? Like, I'm reading your chat right now via a thing that is flipping the chat window, so I can actually read this shit. Ooh, yeah. Like, I am planning on upgrading the Mac Mini. Yeah, exactly. It was a fun, like, single-day stream. Honestly, I want to go back to that and make it automatic, so it listens for, like, specific URLs, and then it's just auto-flipping them, because then I don't have to, like, do it myself, right, via, like, the button click. That's, like, the next iteration of that. Yeah, exactly, GJ. That one's nice, but like, the cost of it is so much more than just like an $80, and then you buy, like, the mini screen that goes and attaches to it. Yeah, it's, like, more expensive than the way you could do it yourself. Honestly, I'm gonna have to write, like, a driver at some point or something that, like, does it at, like, the display level. That'd be huge, and I bet it's doable, but I haven't done it yet. You know, there'll be some fun content when we do it. Yeah, drivers are very complicated, but I think that's the way you'd have to do it, right? Oh, building your own plugin? No, the Stream Deck is actually, like, I consider the Stream Deck an essential tool. Could you do it otherwise? Absolutely. But, oh man, like, no, it's really nice. I've had this Stream Deck for years at this point. And it's still, like, there's no maintenance issues, it just works. And I consider it probably being able to work for years into the future. Like, I will never need to buy another Stream Deck. personally, because I don't do that much with scenes. What I got's good to go. Like, I used 3 buttons of the 12 available. Maybe 4. Maybe 4. I used to have some other screens, like this one. Ooh, that one doesn't even work anymore. Ooh, those buttons don't even work anymore. I'd have to, like, figure out how to wire them up. I used to have... Hold on. I can just click to them. Ooh, do I even have them? Oh, that might be the problem. I don't even have these scenes in. Yeah, I don't even have those scenes. Nope, they're gone. They're gone forever. Alright, so if I get some Indian food, what Indian food should I get? Yeah, I'm getting the butter chicken. Damn right. I've never even ordered tikka masala. It looks fantastic, but nah, I'm good. Vindaloo? What the fuck is Vindaloo? I only know the reference from Red Dwarf. What the fuck is Vindaloo? Shahi Paneer? Ooh, alright, so there is Paneer Pakora, which is a deep fried cheese square. Spring onion fritters. The fish pakora is amazing, but I can never eat it all. Yeah, their appetizers at this restaurant are really lacking, actually. Nah, I don't think I need the fish pakora. I think I'm good. It's been turning off every 30 minutes when you stream and you think you just figured out how to fix it? Okay, yeah, what DSLR are you having? I think a big part of it is like it overheating, maybe? Ooh, there you go. Yeah, good call, man. All right, so let's continue with what we're doing. Do we think it worked? Nope, this is not a mono font. Like, what is the fucking deal, dude? Like, why are these fonts not loading? I'm a little bummed on it. All right, so yeah, honestly, the Indian food place nearby is really damn good. Ooh, but you know what? I need to use the restroom. I need to pour some more water, so I'll be right back. BRB. But yeah, I got to figure out why the hell our font isn't loading properly. This is a little maddening because it should have been super easy. So we're going to have to look that up. But yeah, I don't know, man. Oh, you know what? We haven't done the import in our CSS. We'll do that, but let me go pee. BRB. Right, our import is like coming directly from Google instead of... I didn't even have my headphones in, but I heard the sound effect. That was awesome. I didn't even have the headphones in. That's even better. That's even better. That's awesome. All right, what up, Jackie? How you doing? What you up to? Ooh, Space Case. I didn't know you wrote Rust. Ah, sick. Nice. No, that's huge, man. That's smart. No, you're totally right. Oh, dude, yeah. So I knew that and I forgot it, okay? I forgot you wrote Rust. My bad. Phrasing. Phrasing's still a thing. No, you're totally right. Good call. I don't know, man. It's like this dude smokes weed or something. I don't get it. Ooh, yeah, exactly. Vibrant. Good question. Mostly Go and TypeScript. Gotcha. And hey, what's up, Teach Coder? Mr. Sir. Okay, that part's actually fine. Oh, touche. I get it, yeah. I'm sorry that you feel that way, like, I feel like it'd be nicer if you weren't even, like, stressed about it, but no, I get you. Honestly, like, Vexilla is such an obscure thing, like, no one's gonna check that shit. Okay, what up, Ayub? How you doing? The most weird experience trying to find some work on Upwork. You got contacted for what seems like a legit TSGO job. Turns out the guy is trying to outsource his job to you and asking you to work on his company laptop via TeamViewer. That's a tough case. Touche, space case. I get it. So Ayub. What they're doing is super unethical. Yeah, nah, like, so, if you want to go through the effort of reporting them to their company, go for it. I think bare minimum, you should report them to Upwork. right? Security concerns. Like, honestly, their company would really not be stoked about the leaking of proprietary information. Like, there are companies out there in the world that don't allow the use of Copilot or ChatGPT because you might exfiltrate data. This person's giving like full access to their entire laptop. Like, from a security standpoint, that shit ain't okay. I'm not gonna tell you what you should do. I would say follow your instincts. If you were a company owner, employing a developer, doing that, would you want to know? I won't say anything else other than that. Because, I don't know, man. Like, that is... I don't even think it's a gray area. I think it's like a really bad thing. But what you do is up to you. It is straight up fraud. Yeah, like, yeah, not even kidding. Like, it's like illegal. Like, it's breaking the law, right? It's at the bare minimum breaking the company agreement he like signed when he took employment, you know? Like, bare minimum, it's breaking like the company agreement of like intellectual property, it said. So, again, I think what he is doing is totally fucking wrong. How you go based upon my opinion, that's totally up to you. I mean, it could be totally like other charges too, depending on the nature of the work. Like, yeah, it could be really gnarly. So yeah, again, what you do is up to you. If you're just asking how bad I think it is, that's like one of the worst things you can do, in my opinion, as a software dev. It violates so many levels of trust. Like, that person is... like, they're unemployable at this point. Like, that shit should go on their permanent record, even though your permanent record doesn't actually exist. Bare minimum, it should ruin their reference to that company. And they should never be able to reference that company again. But who knows? Like, again, like, it's just so unethical. I would never want to work with that person. And I don't say that much. Like, I can work and I can be chill with a lot of fucking people. Even if I don't like someone, I can still be chill. I can be respectful. I can let work get done. I would have a hard time working with that person if I knew that shit. Ooh, but hold on. Does that fix things? Yeah, dude, like... yeah, I would be furious as well. That's the only way to phrase it. And, like, you don't even work for the company they're hiring out. Like, but they are taking jobs away from other developers. Can we also recognize that person might be overemployed? They might be working for multiple companies at once. That is also supremely unethical. Right? They are taking a job from someone else. If they are a contractor, right, you can subcontract, and that is legal. He's working 3 jobs. Yeah, he's taking jobs from real people by outsourcing that shit and collecting the profit. Like, that is, like, the worst. He's the worst human being. I would happily fight that dude. Even if he's, like, above my weight class and everything, I would fight that dude. I would happily fight that dude. I might lose that fight. I don't care. If I got one good punch in, I'd consider it a success. For sure. Like, that dude's the fucking worst. Let me guess. Next thing you know, he's going to actually ask you to, like, take your interactions with him offline outside of Upwork. Because that's the type of asshole he is. Yeah, totally. He found some contractor from Upwork, but he's totally going to, like, bring the actual, like, transaction outside of Upwork because he doesn't want to pay the 10%, like, transaction fee. Like, he's the worst human being as a software dev I can think of. Like, there are worse human beings in the world, but that dude fucking sucks. So, again, you do what you want. I don't want to tell you what you should do. I think even saying what I would do colors it farther than it should be. You do what you think is right. But, yeah. From my perspective, fuck that dude. I hope he never works in this industry again. I'd report him to the other 3 companies too, because you know he's doing the same thing. Right? Like, dude. He's even having people sign shit. Like, he's done this so much. He should never work in this industry again. That dude should become a farmer or something. Then exploitation of labor is understandable. Nah, yeah, fuck that dude. There's definitely something to be said about, like, yeah, are you a developer that manages, like, 6 other devs to do your work for you because you're working for 3 other companies? That person should just move into, like, management. Not doing that shit, but, like, pay them accordingly. I don't know, like, dude, just so unethical. So average YouTube user... We don't know the person. Ayub is talking about someone who is trying to, like, hire out their job to other people on Upwork. That shit ain't right, man. So we don't know the person. We don't know them at all. But we do know what they're doing, and I don't like it. It is super scammy, super scummy, like, just, like, the worst human being I can think of. Like, obviously, they don't have friends, and if they do have friends, they're just as shitty as they are. I would say let's not dox that person. But if you want to, like, send a message to me, I'll accept that. Yeah, please do not dox anybody. So, please no on that part. If you do want to send a message to me, just in case I know a company they work for, that I would be okay with. But I probably don't. So it's fine. Like, it's a big wide world out there. I probably have no idea the company they work for. But if I do, that's a thing. So yeah, please do not dox it here on stream whatsoever. If you feel like sending it to me in a private message on Discord, I don't think there's anything I would know from it, but if I do know the companies, I will drum it up as well. But probably not. I probably won't do shit. So keep that in mind. I am still super curious. But at the end of the day, like, who gives a shit about my curiosity? That's all. And Ethan, I feel like I asked this yesterday. Are you trying to play some fantasy football? If so, I can increase the size of the league for you. For sure. Thank you, Ayub. I appreciate that. But yeah, like, I probably won't do anything with it. If you want to do something, I would say that's on you. Yeah, like, via PM on Discord, we can chat about it, but yeah, doxing it, that's, like, the wrong case. fine, man. I just want to double check that I wasn't, like, leaving you out. You're right. Damn, CodeSpend's having a hard time. I feel bad even more. He's a nice enough dude. I just... He did some stuff in a game that rubbed me the wrong way. Like, no, like, he doesn't deserve to not be able to find work. That sucks. I really do wish him the best. Do I want to, like, interact with him a lot? I don't know. I would appreciate, like, a really sincere apology. And that was in February. Like, nah, like, he's a good dude. There was, like, an interaction I had with him through a game that really soured me. But again, it's one of those things that if you're going to be that shitty in a game, like, I definitely can't trust you in real life. But again, I don't know. I believe he's unbanned in this chat and all that stuff now. If not, I could fix it. Yeah. I judge people's character in situations I probably shouldn't, but at the same time, if you're going to be shitty in a game, how can I trust you to not be shitty in real life? That said, I don't actually wish any ill will on him. I actually wish him success. I just don't want to be a part of it. That's all. No, and, like, it's just such a bullshitty, like, meh thing. It was in the game Ark. We had a community, like, Ark server. He helped himself to things in my chests. And to get those things back, I actually had to, like, put in the work rather than him just, like, getting that shit. And if they're gonna pull a move like that, like, yeah, what prevents them from doing the same thing in real life? Nothing. Because morals are not actually, like, important to them. But again, like, it was a game. So I don't know. It was a community server in which we're all working together. It wasn't PvP. But they helped themselves to shit in my, like, chests. Like, I was pretty damn pissed. Like, I had this thing in there and now it's not there. Oh, yeah, no, I totally took that. And, like, I don't even think I remember hearing them apologize for it. Like, no, I'm still, like, actually pretty bummed on it. And when I confronted them about that, and then, like, a second thing, their shit was basically like, we'll deal with it. It happened. Kind of thing. And I don't care enough to actually, like, apologize. Like, that's what it felt like. You know? I could be misremembering, because it's, like, 3 years ago at this point. But shit, man, like, the CM Griffin brain doesn't forget shit like that. Now, there are personal things that they could use to explain it, but again, like, they've never actually reached out to apologize otherwise. I consider that a problem. No, like, honestly, everything besides those moments, he's a good dude, for sure. He might have forgotten. I don't know. And yeah, like, other than that interaction, yeah, totally, like, positive, like, interactions with him otherwise. It was just that, and, like, I definitely do judge people in a way that I probably shouldn't. I am a vibes-based personal interaction kind of person. So yeah, what we can get at is, yeah, my food just got picked up. It says they're completing another order. What other fucking order? No, I think they're picking up the food and they're about to, like, be here in, like, 10 minutes or so. They'll be here real soon. So we should go raid somebody. The food will be here in, like, oh shit, like 10 minutes? Oh shit, like 5 minutes? Oh my god. All right, so hold up. Who do we go raid? Who's streaming right now? I'm gonna have to go, like, meet them at the road. Who is streaming right now? Yeah, no, this is food time. Food is getting delivered. And I know, we chatted, it's a Friday, come on. L Clonk. L:Q, let's do it. They have a great stream. Really cool stuff, like, they're a really good dev. Like, they do amazing stuff. We're gonna raid L Clonk. L:Q. I'm gonna have to go throw my shoes on and meet this person who's delivering food at the door here soon. But let's go raid L Clonk. I am still really bummed that we're not getting, like, a good mono-spaced font thing going, but I might just have to, like, do some, like, important or something. I think fixing this will be easy tomorrow. We'll come back to it. It'll be a thing we try, and then all of a sudden it works, probably. So let's go do that. Let me pause the music we hear. It's the last song on the album, obviously. Sounds like one, right? And let's go say hi to L Clock. They're a good streamer. L:Q on Twitch for people on YouTube and Algora. Really good shit. But I will be stopping those streams. I'll see y'all tomorrow.